Hey guys, welcome back to my Italy portion of my Cobra Kai strategy, okay? Now what we're gonna do here is we start chipping out things. We're gonna have some attacks here. And we're gonna do some non-combats over here. And here. Now as you can see, the board is not totally set up. We're not doing any attacks over here. We're just doing some non-combat. So there was no reason for me to set up the UK. All these ships are not here. We're just going to assume some sort of conflict happened and they're just gone. Okay, we'll go over that more on the UK strategy. But for Italy, that has nothing to do with anything. So that does not matter. Okay. Now, we're not sure what happened here. You know, I said if it was me, I would be right here, okay? Even if you sunk this, okay? That's gonna be there, okay? So what you're gonna do is you are gonna take Gibraltar, okay? You're gonna hit these with this, okay? Now one of the important things is if UK put any units here, okay? You need to bring in Italy into France, okay? So now the planes don't really matter. But if they decided to use this and drop any units here, I don't know why they would, but if they did, it is imperative you put Italian units into France, because what's going to happen is, remember, on turn 2, these units of Germany pull out to Western Germany, okay? In the turn sequence, if you pull out, this is leaving this empty, and these British troops can walk in there and liberate France. Even though you're going to kill them the next turn, it doesn't matter, okay? They'll still get the token, okay? And they'll still get that, okay? So you have to reinforce this if there are troops here, okay? So, but we'll just assume there's no troops there, because that's it's not a very good move, but it doesn't mean you don't need to look out for it, okay? Now, luckily when Germany did the ping pong, okay, they did a pretty good job. There's only a few guys left, so you know how I set this up in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna have here, and I recommend, being Italy, you do not scramble your fighters, okay? You don't want to lose Navy and Air Force in the same turn, okay? And Italy, I'm buying a fighter, okay, with my 10 IPCs that you start with. So we have here, we're gonna bring in artillery over here. Okay, so we have 2 at 3, 2 at 2, 1 at 1. Okay, over here for France, it's almost the exact same scenario. Okay, you're going to have this one. You're going to have this one. And 1. Okay, and then we're going to bring the bomber. Only because it is imperative we take this. Okay, you don't want to mess around with this. You need to take this, because the next turn you need to make sure you have enough units to take this, okay? And this one here, we're just going to take him. Now naturally you're probably going to lose him. That's okay. Okay, you don't need that transport right now. What you need to do is you need to take this, because if there's ships over here, you want to make sure they just can't come right back in, okay? Now if they didn't do that, okay, if UK decided to go over here instead and didn't go after that sub, then this, you don't need to do this, okay? You can do something else with this. You can bring in 2 more guys, is actually would be my second recommendation, and bring them in on this battle here, okay? But so we'll just go, your primary objective would be to do this if these ships are here. If these ships are not here, you're going to take this and you're going to bring them here, okay? But we're going to say I was playing against one of my guys. This is probably going to end up being the scenario, so we're going to put that there, okay? You don't need to bring in 2, you just need to bring in 1, because as soon as America gets here, they're going to take it, okay? Don't waste 2 units, okay? What you're doing now is just blocking these ships from coming back in, okay? Remember, America is still going to be at a couple turns out, okay? We're still, you know, you can see I reset Germany a little bit, okay? We are at Italy 1, okay? So you'll be here for a while. Okay, so we have that attack set up, this attack set up, that attack set up. The rest are non-combat. So we'll start with this one here. Oh, He's there. Okay, so we have 2 at 2. We have 1 at 3. 0 hits. Not so good. France. 0 hits. Okay, we like that. Do it again. Hit. They have a hit. Okay. So I'm sure they would take that. I'm not really sure. And since if they did take that, I would keep the sub because I would get first strike. So now we're going to roll my first strike. Hit. So they only get a return. Okay, so that battle is done. Now here, we are going to go with 4. 1 at 4. 2 at 3. 2 at 2. 1 at 1. Toast. Okay, they have 2 at 2. Nothing. He goes back to the air base, as we talked about for Germany. This fighter, however, though, is going to go to France and utilize this air base. Same thing with this fighter. When this fighter is done, he's going to go utilize this air base here. Okay, so we're going to go back up there. We have 2 at 3, 2 at 2, 1 at 1. 1 hit, and they have 3 guys left. 1. 1. 1. 2 at 3, 2 at 2. Hit, and they have 2 at 2, 1 hit. What happened with this guy? Oh, he messed us up in here. Okay, so now we have this. Now remember, we talked about, now this is where we're going to get into, remember in the last video I told you why Germany takes or does not take these, right? Because not only are you trying to give them money, it's because Germany, remember, cannot afford to sustain these, okay? You need Italy to take up this burden. Now really quick, let's just do the non-combats really quick. You're gonna pull back to here. If these guys are still alive, which they probably will not be, but if they are, depending on how the units are laid out, you need to all go to here or all go to here. Okay, that's your only move. That's their only play they're gonna have. Like I said, they probably will not be there, but if they are, just pick one. Okay, the goal is to maybe take their national objective bonus of 5 IPCs for owning all original territories on our turn. You probably won't, but that's just, you just try, okay? And if you do it, it's only gonna be for 1 turn. So don't worry about it. Just pick one. Like I said, they probably will not be there on your turn. Okay, so now we're gonna move in some. You're gonna disperse these as just like Germany is on their non-combat. Okay, you're gonna bring some up. Okay, you don't want to take away all these guys. Okay, otherwise you just gotta put them back for defense. Okay, so just that's all you really need to do. Okay. Now, Italy can't do much with 10. Okay, like I said, that's why they have this, they're taking this, and they're going to go to Greece, okay? Because what they need is this. Oh, wait, sire, you made a 20? Yes, the 20s are now available, okay? We made it with an air base, okay? So they need this. Now, they only need really 18, which they will have, okay? Because remember, I told you they need 18 because they got to put 3 guys. They got to put 3 guys, or they got to do 3 guys, 2, 2, 2, okay? You can do 3, 2, 2, 2. Depending on what America's doing, that's how you are going to disperse your units, okay? So remember, on turn 2, Germany pulls out, okay? And then Germany keeps feeding this if there is no landing. If there is a landing, remember, Germany pulls out. It's up to Italy to take out these units, okay? Germany can't afford to be messing with France. units, okay? They don't want to accidentally have a guy sacrifice and now they have to spend $3 to build more units, okay? You don't, Germany does not want to spend any money here, okay? That's why you give it to Italy, because so Italy is taking that burden. Italy needs to be who spends that money, and Italy needs to be the one who takes the risks, okay? This is Germany's problem. This is Italy's problem. Remember, if there's any forces here other than these two, okay, Italy needs to step in, okay? Now, right now, since there was no troops here, this is totally fine, okay? I have two AA that can absorb the hits when these defend. If it came down to it, it probably won't come down to it because on the turn sequence, Italy is first already. So these guys probably won't be here, okay? But like I'm saying, you know, you don't know. Maybe they'll take that plane down there, okay? Maybe on the following turn, British will put some planes down there. You're not sure what's going to happen, but if there is no land units here on your turn one, you don't need to put land units here on your turn one, okay? Because if they put land units here on their turn two, that's fine because you're already here, okay? They can't go here and then here, okay? So if there's British units here on turn one, you have to put your land units here on turn one because you don't want to lose your planes, okay? If there's not, which they probably won't be, you can do exactly what I just showed you, okay? So I guess that is really it for Italy, okay? What you're going to keep doing now that you bought your plane, okay? Just so you know, this after this, it's all infantry pretty much, okay? You're just going to buy infantry, okay? You're going to put 3, you're going to put 3, you're going to put 3, you're going to put 3. Depending on what they're doing, you can, like I said, you're going to put 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, okay? And meanwhile, if there's no landing, Germany will be doing the same thing, except Germany's going to be doing 10, 10, 3. Okay, well, the first time they're going to do 10, 10, and 1. Okay, those are going to move up. They're going to put 10. Those are going to move up. They're going to put 10 at the same time you're doing 3 and 3. Okay, or like I said, 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, but that's why Italy needs to make that money, and this is Italy's burden 100%. Here, you're just going to hold. Okay, British coming after you is probably unlikely if they do, because their money should be going here, okay? If their money is not going here, then this probably isn't going to be here, so you don't have anything to worry about. Trading, having this and losing that is a good trade, okay? But you're probably gonna these probably will be remaining for a while until America gets there, okay? By the time America gets here, it's turn 5, turn 6, okay? By then, Germany should have Soviet Union pretty much taken care of and be on the way back to help out here, okay? Like I said, that's why it's imperative. I was talking about Germany. You have to do this by 3. You have to do this. You have to do this. You can't get sucked up and get stuck and be behind a turn, okay? You can never be behind a turn, okay? Because America is coming, okay? Okay, so I think that pretty much covers everything. Just wanted to make sure this is, like I said, I wanted you to have the rest of the pieces to the puzzle to my Cobra Kai, okay? This is Italy's role, okay? And it's a very important role, okay? So that's it, guys. Next, I will do UK strategy and then followed by Russia. Okay, guys, thank you much. Take care.